That'll be the first thing everyone sees. Alright. Luckily this game's got a preview screen, so it gives me a half a minute to set everything up properly. Kind of worked out. That's cool. Hi guys! Yeah, I'm supposed to be professional and I'm failing. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are great today. Chrissy Fields got a big mixture of games of warming up the Golden Axe, and then we're going to do Ayrton Senna Super Monaco Grand Prix like the first time in over a year. Actually, it's probably been even longer than that, to be honest. But I wanted to do something different today, so surprise! Good to see you guys. Thank you for being in here. Zach, nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you are doing wonderful. And just getting everything finalized. There we go. See how that works out. There we go. Alright, yeah, cool. Gravy. Hey, Foosh. Good to see you. Zach's in here too. Alexander, thank you for coming in. Alexander in here from France. Gerald. Good to see you. Brandon. Thank you very much for coming in. I don't know anything about that game, honestly, Zach. I'll have to look into that, hey. Now, who should I use today? You know what? I'll use Axe Battler. He's the hardest character to use in the game, but I want to use Gilius in Golden Axe too, so best just to get this sunbish over with now. Honestly, this is the hardest guy to beat the game with, but I rarely use him. So, yeah, I gotta do it today, huh? Hey, Bill, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Hey, you know what? In Australia, it's not Father's Day. Father's Day in Australia is not till September. But to everyone else celebrating Father's Day, I really hope it's epic for you guys. I hope you guys have, I hope your kids made you feel special today. If they didn't, well, steal those little shitheads' college money, hey? Hey, Shorty Lamo, thank you for coming in. David Brown's in here. Thailand edition. No, well, I'm not back in Thailand for 9 days, bro. I'm not back in 9 days. Yes, 9 days. So we're just gonna load this up. They're just getting all my sound levels right. Okay, I'm pretty confident with that now. Hey, user, good to see you. Yeah, I just realized it's only Sunday's just started. See, Sunday's all over here. It's like literally 10 o'clock in the evening on Sunday. So it's all over here. So what I'm trying to achieve with today's stream, by the way, is I'm trying to warm up with the familiar stuff. Everyone loves Golden Axe. So what I'm trying to do today is sucker everyone in with Golden Axe, and then flip the switch and do some Ayrton Senna after that. See, there's a method to my madness today. No, he was saying the Rainmaker. Well, it's something along those lines. You've got the right track. Look, you're on the right track. The reason he was named that is because in the 1984 Monaco Grand Prix, he overtook half the field in treacherous conditions, and yeah, it's like he's basically the Rainmaker for that reason. So yes, anyone in Brazil will tell you that. Hey, Rhino, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. He got screwed over that race too, actually. They called it to a halt before he could overtake for first place. Dodgy French officials in that race. But that's a story for another time. How you going, Big Paul? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're great. Hope you're doing good, Paul. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. So what else is happening on your end of the woods, guys? America just waking up? I'm actually surprised we got anyone in here. I thought the dads would all be sleeping in. I guess even on Father's Day, you don't get to sleep in. Dude, one more lap and Prost was toast. Well, one more lap, Prost was toast. And Prost actually slowed down before the start-finish line. And there was a lot of controversy in that race. I've seen it so many times. My dad got me watching that. My dad actually taped it and had me watching it on VHS from a young age. That was like a case study for me. It was, hey guys, Eden, good to see you. Hey, Spicy Cat. Joe, good to see you. Thank you for being in here. Yeah, it was definitely a big case study. How you going, Joe? I hope you're doing amazing. I haven't seen you in a little while. I hope you're looking after yourself. Whoop, there it is. There you go. I was just saying earlier in the last stream, it's just feeling like such a homecoming this week. I love it. Yes. Pub says you were never a prospect. I mean, I don't like the dude, but you could separate. I mean, it's not like he's a dangerous criminal or nothing. I can separate the talent from the driver, you know. Like he's a great at what he did. But I mean, I think his name, the Professor, was accurate because he really was very, very smart. His talent was how smart he was, more than being a pure thoroughbred racer, you know what I mean? He just maximized every opportunity he got, stayed cool, and won championships. You know, he didn't have the raw talent of like a Senna or a Mansell, but look at how much Mansell fucked up. He only got one championship, you know what I mean? Prost was always just very cool, very calm, He would rather finish in second than not finish the race, and he was never ashamed to admit that. He's like, I'm happy to just finish second and get more points. Yeah, exactly. How you going, Carl's Jr.? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. By the way, we're playing I wanted to surprise you, but we're playing a very special mod of Super Monaco Grand Prix 2. We're playing the 1992 edition. It's a ROM hack. And instead of having the fictional drivers, it's got all the drivers from the 1992 season in the game. So Prost is actually in the game. And yes, I was going to say that as a surprise. But no, we're playing a very special mod with the real drivers today. How you going, Clock? Good to see you. So yeah, surprise by the way. How you going, A2? Thank you for being here. Joe, thank you for all the likes as well, by the way. Appreciate you so much. Well, I remember Piastri just posted an article on the internet today. Or, I mean, an article was posted on something he quoted. And Piastri said just because he's cool doesn't mean he's not ruthless. I think a lot of people think he's just too chilled, and he's like, just because I'm calm doesn't mean I'm not ruthless. That's what he said. So be on the watch out for that guy. Hey, by the way, hey, Justin, thank you so much for the 100 diamonds over on TikTok, man. Look, I know exactly who that is. I haven't forgotten what your favorite Pokemon is. This is going out to you, my dude. Thanks a lot. What will you do for you today? This one. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much for looking out today. Hell yeah. No, that's okay. All good, man. All good. How you going, A2? Good to see you today. Hope you're doing great. Yes. Well, don't forget, we're starting a new career, so we have to start in a backmarker team. So our first rival is actually going to be Mika Hakkinen. We're not going to really be able to take on any of the front runners yet. No, that's okay. I understand. It's all good. Just fix it. I need to get more speakers soon. Here we go. Oh boy. As I said, I'm just happy to be here on a chilled Sunday morning. I want to know what all the kids and wives did for the dads today for Father's Day. You guys got any presents yet? Damo, what did you get up to for Father's Day? Dude, one Yeah, we're just gonna wait for him to come back over here. There we go. There, what'd you get up to? Dude, I really need... Oh, no. Alright, let's just jump this... Oh, jeez. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got him. Alright, cool. It's like dinosaur riding. I mean, usually prefer to ride birds, but... Oh, fuck off! Damn it, man! Well, we're about to get some health back anyway, so... Oh, Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Axe Battler's the hardest guy to use in this. I made a really stupid mistake there, though, so that's on me, but... Well, what's really annoying... Okay. Scrap that. You would think that this big, badass freaking barbarian would be the best character in this game, but he isn't. But, you know, it is what it is. How you going, Eric? It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for coming. You went to IKEA today. What, did you buy some furniture, or did you eat the Swedish meatball? Do they even have the Swedish meatballs in your IKEA? How you going, Lee Harvey? Nice to see you. I got a confession, I'm doing a little bit too good. Me and Moe just ate a bag of corn chips before I came on. We had cheese supreme. So we may have had one too many corn chips before I came on. Yes. You like playing? Well, I played as Tyrus Flair last time, so... I used a chick last time. And I always use Gilius, so I thought, okay, Axe Battler it is today. See how it all goes down. But yeah, thank you for coming in and spending some of your morning with me today, guys. We're going to be doing Scared as Shit Sundays this evening. How you going, Jennifer? Hey, you know what, Jennifer? It's been a big homecoming day. It's lovely to see you. You'll never guess who's on TikTok right now. Your girl, Joanne. I literally was just talking to your girl, Joanne. Damn, when trouble just appears altogether, doesn't it, Jennifer? Lovely to see you. I've missed talking to you, by the way, girl. Is everything okay? I swear, trouble loves to travel together, eh? Trouble loves to travel together. Oh my gosh. Bushi says, I'm taking my daughter to the local arcade and my brothers for a family barbecue. Days like this are what we live for. Yeah, I mean, that's just a wonderful experience, isn't it? Yeah, well, I've missed both of you and now you've both turned up in the matter of one day. I think that's pretty freaking cool, eh? It's like a one coin only family reunion. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing, Macca. Thank you for being here. As I said, we're doing Golden Axe 1 and 2. And then we're getting into some Super Monaco Grand Prix, everybody. I'll probably test the water with that one for about 30 minutes and see if I've actually held people in the stream. How you going, Eric? It's wonderful to see you. You had a new schedule, now you're back for good. So tell me what your Jeez, I feel like we've got so much to catch up on, because we do. So tell me about your schedule and what kind of hours you were doing. They had a tart, like what, a custard tart or something, Damo? Yeah, you're watching the test. Yeah, Australia's not doing too well at the cricket anymore. Justice says you won 325 the casino on Friday night Baccarat. This is like, I think, the second time in a week you've told me you've won money. Damn it, man. I mean, you guys might have to get gambling lessons off old Justin here, eh? My next question is, how much have you lost? That's a bit cynical, isn't it? Hey, you know what? You never know. Maybe some people just really are good at gambling. How you going, Monaco? It's great to see you. Thank you for being in here. I mean, some people are good at it. You usually the people on the spectrum. I've seen Rain Man. He was pretty good at gambling. How you going, Kirk? Good to see you. Jenny says I was having to wake up at 4 AM and then get home by 6. Wow, that's a big fucking day. Yeah, no shit. Like 14 hours including the commute. Yeah, right. And wow. Well, first of all, I'm glad you survived that and you're in good spirits. Let me ask you, Jenny, what hours are you doing now, may I ask? Yeah, that's something else. How you going, Carlos? Thank you very much for being in here. It has been a hot minute, Carlos. I tell you what, as I said, it's been a very big homecoming today. Tell me what you've been up to. Back on 8 to 4. Oh, that's a big relief. Yeah, nice. Well, I mean, as it stands, I'm on in the morning and in the evening. So, yeah, you'll be able to see me in the morning stream and the evening stream whenever you're free. No pressure on you, Jenny. Thank you for still supporting after all these years. You have been very missed. I'm always thinking about you, and I'm not even just saying that. I promise. But yeah, yeah, even when I go back to Moe's home, I'll still be back. I'll still be on the mornings and the evenings. Yeah, sure. We're still doing well. Really, Jennifer, the only main difference that's kinda happened since you've been gone is most of our it's weird because most of our audience is on YouTube, but I would say a few more chatters are on Facebook. So it's one of those weird things where most of the audience is on YouTube, but most of the diehards still chat on Facebook. It's yes. So Justin says he has a logical brain, and you put the same mindset in Baccarat as you do in game development. I mean, is that really how it works, Justin? Is that really how it works? I mean, hey, you're winning money, so... Yeah. I hope you're doing great, Monaco. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget, guys, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and on TikTok. So as always, you guys can watch on the platform of your choosing today. Because that's what's up. Oh, there we go. We're about to take on these 2 knights here. Oh, it's alright. We're holding our own, Damo. Oh, yeah, we're holding our own here. I was low-key hoping you'd be in tonight, Damo, because I know how much you love the Formula 1 stuff. And Pubs is also really into that stuff too. But I can't just do F1, I have to ease into it. It's not mainstream. I have to ease into it. How you going, Gordon? Good to see you. Good morning from 10IC. You know what, Gordon? Grant, you're the only 10IC. Good to have you. That's like a Monaco joke, by the way. I just cracked the Monaco joke, everybody. You're the only 10IC. Jeez, yeah, Grant's gonna be like, oh, I haven't heard that before. Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, she comes in from time to time, not as often as before, but she still tries to visit on the TikTok. She's not on Facebook anymore. She don't like it there. But she still comes in on TikTok. Sorry, Joe, I don't mean to be talking about you behind your back. I'm just saying that Jenny's on Facebook and she misses you. Ah, damn it. Yes. Yeah, we actually had a big discussion about that a couple weeks ago. The Sunbish Army's the only reason I'm still on Facebook, like, frankly. If there was no one coin only, I'd have no reason to use Facebook. So, I mean, thank you guys for keeping on me here, right? You wonder if the restaurants will run out of steak. Say it's happened before on Mother's and Father's Day. I would guess that a nice steak lunch would probably be the common practice on Mother's Day. I'm going to assume like a really nice bistro or bar has like a Mother's Day menu today. They do that in Australia at some pub. The special Mother's Day menu, you can pay and get like a 3-course lunch or something. Which version is this? This is the Sega Genesis version, but it's a mod that recolorizes it to look more like the arcade. They won't, Justin. They won't, and that's fine. Adapt or die. I'm on YouTube as well, so it's not even a problem. But they won't, bro. It's done. It's all done. As I said, just look after the people that are still here. Evolve elsewhere. That's basically our plan. So, hey, Tyrone. I hope you're great. Thank you very much for coming in. Am I winning? I mean, like, I've died twice and we're about to get to the last level, so I guess we're doing okay. Could be better, could be worse, you know, that kind of deal. Hey, God, Ashley, lovely to see you. Yeah, I bought this with my Christmas money. So in the mid-90s, I finally bought this with my Christmas money. I think Christmas 95, I bought this with my Christmas money. Yes. Da 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 da, suck on these balls, everyone. Yes. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the parents in fucking UK and America who are still celebrating Father's Day. I'm not a father that I know about. Maybe some 18-year-old girl will knock on my door and be like, hey, Dad, happy Father's Day. But until that happens, I don't think I'm a dad. It's a bit of dark humor. That's a little dark humor. Hey, we all have a backstory, okay? What's my favorite Sega Mega Drive game? Oh, you're an asshole for asking me that. How are you gonna make me ask just? How are you gonna ask me just one? This guy thinks he's gonna ask me what's my one favorite Sega Genesis game, bro. You're gonna ask me just one? Are you serious? At least give me a Mount Rushmore or something. Like you're gonna ask me just one? Can I have a Mount Rushmore? My favorite this week that I've streamed. Okay, now we're talking. Probably, I streamed a lot of Sega Genesis games this week. I mean, Streets of Rage 2 is always a good time. I mean, that's certainly up there, isn't it? In anyone's list. Would I like Golden Axe to get a remake? Well, it is getting a sequel. See, Sega's working on another Golden Axe game. For those of you who've been living under a rock, Sega's relaunching their retro classics. One of them's Golden Axe. There's actually a Golden Axe game in development. So yes, there is. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get, but they're working on one. So Samuel, great to see you. Thank you for being in here. Yes. All right, let go. I can't believe it's almost been 2,000 days already. You kind of stealthed that one, Ashley. That's incredible. Like, you've been a part of the family for a long time, but it's like, oh, there you go. All of a sudden, 2,000 days. It's like, it's like... We've got a lovely lady that watches from the Philippines called Yami, and it feels like she just joined yesterday, and she's about approaching the same amount of days as you as well. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? Oh, I mean, that's absolutely unreal, Ash. Thank you so much. It's absolutely incredible. We still got to do whatever Wednesday request for you. And if you're not here for whatever Wednesday, well, we can at least get a bonus game on for you. By the way, tomorrow night we're launching the wishlist feature. And more features are coming for supporters, but we're launching the wishlist feature. So every week I post a wishlist post, and supporters can recommend, they basically can recommend, or suggest games for future streams, bonus games, and, you know, it's a wish list. I mean, I'm not going to obviously play everything, but I will take it heavily into consideration, and we'll make as many of them to work some way, shape, or form as possible. So we've got a wish list system starting tomorrow night. I'll post the post for the first time. Just one of many things I plan to add, but we got that one going from, yes. Oh, you just bought the Top Racer collection. Everyone should have that in their freaking stash, bro. That dude, I love that I have that on my Steam Deck, hey. Dude, that's just such a beautiful game to have on the Steam Deck. It's a shame the servers are dead, but, I mean, playing it single player is still a hell of a lot of fun. But, yes, I keep forgetting you can't kill the skeleton, technically. Hey, I'm Mike Martell, good to see you. Didn't they reboot and fail in the past? Are you thinking of Gauntlet? You're probably thinking of Gauntlet, because Gauntlet got rebooted in 2014. And to tell you the truth, that game was actually pretty good. I think people went to sleep on 2014 Gauntlet. People really went to sleep on that. That was just such a fun... That was just like a casual Diablo game without the grind. It was so fun. And especially if you partied up with friends. And I think people really went to sleep on that. That was a... Yeah, damn it. Fuck, man, this final boss is a cunny, eh? Alright, well... Oh, that's better. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, I tell you what, he's a hard character to use. This game would be over now if we were using Gilius already. Fucking skeleton bastards. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, sucker. Fuck you, asshole! Alright, well, hopefully we're almost done. Dude, it's just so weird trying to hit him. Oh gosh, it just, yeah, it just feels like when you're using Gilius, you can get in the perfect position, but with Axe Battler here, it just feels very awkward. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you played Golden Axe on Sega Genesis, you'll probably understand where I'm coming from, but Gilius just feels so fluid in combat. And it seems like when you're playing Axe Battler, the enemy's just going like a real weird angle for the hit detection. It's freaking nuts, eh? But it's alright, we've almost got this game beat. I think he's only like a couple hits away from defeat. So, I dare say we're not far away. Jesus Christ on a motorbike! What a fucking epic final boss, eh? What an epic final boss. Dude, piss off, you cunty! Oh my gosh! Oh, fuck your mama, bro. Seriously. Jeez, man. Alright, it's all done. I had more coffee. That was more painful than it needed to be, but at least now we can play Golden Axe 2. And I'll use Gilius Thunderhead in that one, and I'll carve some bishes. Yeah, I usually only... I mean, you know I prefer to use Gilius, but I'm just trying to get out of my comfort zone and show something different. Trying to be a good content creator here. Trying to be a good content creator, everybody. So sorry for getting out of my comfort zone. Alright, we're going to do Golden Axe 2 today. And here it is, Golden Axe 2. Color mod. So we're going to play this on the standard difficulty. You do not get the proper ending unless you play on the standard difficulty. So we're playing on the standard difficulty. But what we're going to do... That actually didn't load. That's really freaking... Oh, here it is. As I say, it took long enough. We're going to give ourselves some extra health, but we're playing on the normal difficulty. Just increase the life meter. And alright, here it is. How you going, Tones? Thank you so much for coming in on the TikTok side, man. I appreciate you. So you're watching on TikTok instead of YouTube today, huh? Appreciate it. Wherever you want to watch, brother. There you go. This hack makes the game look so much nicer. Hopefully Nigel comes in. I know he likes the colours on this version too. How you going, Jarek? Thank you very much for being in here today. Oh, gosh. By the way, we have to do a little bit of a shout out as well today, guys, to Joshy King. He sent me a video today of Metroid Zero mission completed with no deaths. And so that's going to be a 2.5 hour video I post for you guys while I'm sleeping. It'll be premiered live, so... I didn't see his crash, to be honest. Well, it wasn't during qualifying. Was it during practice 3, was it, Corp? How you going, Corey? Great to go. Corey Marismussen in here. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for being in here. Yeah, man, I remember the Amiga. The only thing I hated about the Amiga was the ridiculous load time. The load times on the Amiga for, like, more modern games was such a deal breaker. You know, if you were playing just like a 512K game, no problem. But if you're playing like a more modern game, like an Altered Beast or a Golden Axe, it's like a few hours later. You know, you're waiting for that shit. How you going, Retro Bit? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Carlos, good to have you on TikTok. Yeah, as I said, I'm not complaining about the games. Just the load time's always a headache on those things. I mean, I think the later Amigas, like the 1000 and I think like the 2000 and stuff, I think they were probably quicker. But here's the problem. So some of these Amigas weren't compatible with all the games. So from memory, if you had something that was compatible on like in a 500, it's not necessarily going to be compatible on one of the later 3000 machines or whatever. Jesus, man, JS, bro! Man, that's, fuck, man, that's incredible. Man, that's... We're going to have to give a toast. That's, man, a little bit of a nightcap here, guys. It's, wow. So, JS Homestead has just dropped a $50 super chat and says, "You make us smile, man. Good luck." Oh, man, I'm so incredibly blessed. You know what? Let's get a little bit of hype up in here and let's have a nightcap and toast of generosity. Hey, here we go. We're gonna chug the mug in a sec. Yes. Wow. Now, but because I'm on TikTok, I couldn't actually show you guys me actually pouring it. So, you know, obviously terms of service are very strict. But I don't think anyone in the Sumbish Army going to question my integrity, of course. But, no, man, that's incredible. I just want you to know, J&S Homestead, you made my day, not even just with a donation, with a supportive comment, man. That goes further than you think. Cheers to you, my friend. Thanks a lot. And that's it. Yeah, I have to do it with a little bit more discretion in the morning streams on TikTok. It's massively against TikTok's terms of service. Actually, don't be surprised if I get booted off even for doing that. So, if I get booted off TikTok, it was nice knowing you. Oh my gosh. Hey, so Corey says, keep it going, creator of the year. Oh man, well, I don't think, dude, stop it. You guys are gonna embarrass me now. JNS Home says, cheers. So we blew up our Amiga motherboard like 5 times by static shock accidents. If you don't mind me asking, JNS Homestead, where do you is there a name I can call you by? Well, I mean, if you want to be anonymous, that's fine as well. But Corey, thank you so much, brother. We're gonna get some hype up in here. Thank you, brother. Man, incredible! What a day. Good. Rise, I hope you're doing great too. And I may have put my friend in there. His name is Johnny, last name Walker. I'm 44 years old. Once you hit 44, if you're not drinking beer, you're drinking scotch. So, yes. No, that's okay, Jason. Thank you. Yeah, so, yeah. I remember, my friend had the Amiga 500 Plus, I think. So, I mean, he was my neighbor and one of my closest childhood friends. And I'd be playing that thing, like, every single day, literally, from 1994 to 1997. So it was already pretty old at that point. Either way, he had such an amazing collection of games from, like, the late 80s to early 90s. Man, that thing would survive a nuclear bomb, Jason. That thing would just keep going and going and going. We never had any issues with that. Kurt says I'm 42 myself. Yes. Thank you again, Corey. Wow. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what we're playing, guys, we're playing Golden Axe 2. And then we're going to be playing a game called Ayrton Senna Super Monaco Grand Prix, which is one of my favorite retro racing games of all time. I put it up there higher probably than Top Gear, even though it's more obscure. Yeah, do you have the Amiga Mini? I've actually got the Amiga Mini. And emulation for Amiga is relatively decent these days. So the emulation's pretty good, and I've also got the Mini. Yeah, I mean, it's called making the most of a bad situation, hey? I think he's going to be fine. If you don't mind me asking you, Jason, what are your favorite games on Amiga? Cherokee, it's alright, Cherokee. It's not like it's going to be the last time we ever play it. I'm wondering what Jason's favorite Amiga games are. I don't know how many people here actually played Amiga apart from us. Did you ever grow up with an Amiga, Parbs? Just do that. There we go. It was this an altered beat. Oh, you had an Amiga as well. So my favorite games that I remember playing on Amiga was I remember playing a lot of SimCity. Was my all-time favorite Amiga game. I know that sounds really weird, but I played more SimCity than any other game on Amiga. So SimCity was where it was at. That was my number one. My second favorite Amiga game might surprise you, but it was a racing game called Prime Movers. And it was like a 500cc motorbike racing game that loosely had drivers in it based on the real world field. So you had like Wayne Gardner copycats and Wayne Rainey copycats and everything. And so I think you had Alex Creville in there as well. So yeah, so I really liked Prime Movers. Yeah, Lotus. Oh, and that was another one. I didn't play Lotus Turbo Challenge on there, but I played a lot of Test Drive, the original Test Drive. So yeah, my three most played games was the original Test Drive, Prime Movers, and SimCity. Yeah, essentially, like Top Gear and Lotus Turbo Channel. It's like what Wonder Boy is to Adventure Island, essentially. Really. The same people were involved in making both. So, yeah, it's like what Wonder Boy is to Adventure Island. It's the same thing, really. Hope you're going great, by the way, David Werder. Thank you so much for being in here today. Man, look at all this gaming talk. I didn't even know Test Drive had an arcade game. That's interesting. One of my favorite arcade racing games was actually Super Monaco Grand Prix, because that was the first time I played a racing game in the arcade where you actually had the flaps for the transmission. So to change gears, you didn't even need to use a gear stick. You had the flaps. And it was, yeah, so I just used manual transition every time. Yeah, that's like one of Nigel's favorite games. I just don't think Amiga ever evolved. I don't know if you remember, Paz, but up until the mid-90s, you could still buy an Amiga magazine and get like a 16-bit disc, like up until the mid-90s. I don't know if you remember, but dude, like, Amiga just kept doing what Amiga did until the very end. Like, Amiga just was Amiga, you know? It's definitely a relic from the past, but I loved it. Dude, I mean, what it was able to achieve in the mid-80s is incredible. Nothing was like it. But instead of getting Amiga, our household had the 1984 Apple Mac. So essentially it was a black and white Amiga. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. I loved it. I grew up with so many amazing games on my 1984 Apple Mac. Including Wizardry, Dark Castle, and Deja Vu, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I had the 1984 Apple Mac. You have a good one. Hey man, I just want to thank you so much for blessing me again today, Jason. I don't take that lightly. Thank you for, man, unreal. Thank you so much. Incredible. Hopefully we see you again, man. I love this old school gaming talk. I think once you started getting 3D games like Doom, in my opinion, it was all over Red Rover, hey? I think Amiga was always going to keep up while things were 16-bit, but once PC started having 3D experiences, which was probably like by about end of 92, early 93, it was game over. So, yeah. I remember when my school in 1992 or 1993 got the first computer in the library with a CD-ROM drive, and everyone was like, whoa. It's like, as soon as CD-ROM came around on computers, it was game over. What other PC games did you like to play in the 90s, Parb? Yeah. How you going, Dave? Taco, good to see you, man. I want to know what PC games you're into in the 90s. See, at home, I had a game. I was behind. If I wanted to play the new games, I had to go to my friend's house or to my dad's in the holidays, because my dad had a super freaking awesome laptop. My dad essentially did like a business deal and got like a gaming laptop in the mid-90s, I kid you not. So, but my dad had like one of the best laptops in the game for a few years there, so he'd get all the new games on like compilation discs from Asia, and I'd play all the new releases like the Indie Doom and an Indie 500 and all that shit on his computer on the holidays. And then I'd go home and go back to my 286 or 386 respectively. Yeah, right. I used to love those point-and-click adventure games. I was more of a Maniac Mansion guy myself. I played a lot of Eye of the Beholder back in the day, Yeah, my two main Dungeons and Dragons games was Eye of the Beholder, and which I still own on my Steam account. Actually, I actually own the Dungeons and Dragons collection on my Steam account. Don't play them, but I have them. And I used to play a game called on Genesis called Dungeons and Dragons: Warriors of the Eternal Sun. That was a big one for me. I used to watch my auntie's boyfriend play it, and that's how I learned it. Corey says, I love these text-based games where you had to use two-word commands like move left. Oh, yeah, so there was, like, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Leather Goddesses of Phobos. I played one on Mac called Transylvania. Yeah, I used to play those. Monaco says, hey Ricky, I decided to play some video games last night. I don't game much anymore. I found Pang on sale for $2.49. Pang is great. I've got that collection. And the original Street Fighter for 99 cents. So I decided to download and play them. You know, dude, you know what, bro? The fact that you don't often play games, and then all of a sudden you've randomly, like, bought a couple games and played them, it must be the best feeling ever. What most of us gamers deal with is it's the law of diminishing returns. Most of us hardcore gamers have like hundreds if not thousands of games between our PlayStations, our Steam library that we've never played, and we're just overwhelmed by choice and we just can't enjoy it. It's like, must be the best feeling ever for you. Big Dave, thank you for the support. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Did I ever play a game called Noctropolis? It rings a bell, but I can't remember what it is. Sorry, Damo. It heavily rings a bell, but I can't remember what it is. Big Dave says, my breakfast today was scrambled eggs and bacon and toast with hash browns and cereal. Well, sorry about it, the King of England. Why don't we just roll out the fucking red carpet for you with breakfast like that, cunny? Really? Yeah, I never played Quest for Glory. You know what game I completely forgot about, and I actually have it in one of my gaming accounts? It was there was a platforming game I really enjoyed when I was a boy called Realms of Chaos, and I actually have that on my GOG account. You know those mid-90s PC games like Realms of Chaos, Jill of the Jungle, all that kind of stuff? I think I have Jill of the Jungle still too, actually. Do you remember Jill of the Jungle? It was alright. I used to love how, like, big, I remember you'd go to the dollar stores back in the mid-90s, and they would obtain all of, like, the shareware discs that wouldn't sell from all these big companies, and sell them for next to nothing. So I remember I loved how much I used to go to, like, these dollar stores in the mid-90s, get, like, $1 or $2 shareware disc, and play it on my 386. But yes. Good memories. Yeah, my auntie gave me a 386 laptop. It was one of those big monochrome fuckers. I swear she didn't need it anymore, and I swear the thing weighed like 5 kilos, eh? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that the PC had the port of Lion King. I never tried that one. Man, happy birthday. So, Bonaco says he's going to be 51 on Sunday. And you had a childhood flashback moment. I don't remember the last time I turned on my PS4. After approximately an hour of updates, charging controllers, I played some games. Yeah, if you haven't turned on your PlayStation in a couple years, you are going to have a bad time. Wait, there was a PC port of Mega Man X? No, really? No shit, dude. Really? The Dollar Tree store here is now called the $1.25. So, oh, goddamn, really? I think people would understand if they changed the company name from Dollar Tree to, I don't know, something that implies you'll never get anything cheaper anywhere else than here. I don't think having a dollar store in 2025 is feasible. You know what you're gonna get for like a dollar now? Maybe a plastic bag or a bottle cap. That's it. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I've got that on my PlayStation 2, Monaco. It's a nice collection, actually. You could play that game and feel like you're watching a 1 only stream, G. Hey, Gon Yin, great to see you. Thank you for being in here. Wow, I still can't believe Jason dropped a big freaking 50. Big shout out to freaking Corey, too, for a very generous 5. Very, very spoiled. Ugh. I love the music in this level. This level here is probably my favorite music in the game, because it's just such like a faint war drum in the background, and it's just, you know, you feel like you're in war. The thumbnail of my last stream. Which one was that one? I try to be clever. Like, look at me, I'm raising the arm of Ayrton Senna right now. I think that's really fucking cool, eh? The fact that I actually got Ayrton Senna in my thumbnail with me. Look at that. Ayrton Senna and I are pals. Look, I've got photo evidence. Look. Ayrton Senna and I are pals. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yep. Ayrton Senna and I are pals. Look. There's photo evidence. Yeah. How you going, Zach? I hope you're doing great. Thank you for coming in. Yes. And so Bernardo says, I'm still trying to find Smash TV, Bad Dudes, Secret Agent, and a few other. I think Bad Dudes is on the Switch, but I don't know if it's on the PS4, honestly. I know Bad Dudes is on the Switch. See, as Bad Dudes and Secret Agent are on the Switch. I don't know if they're on the PlayStation. Not sure about Smash TV, honestly, but there are Smash TV copycat games, though. How you going, Florida man? Good to see you. Florida man, hey? Well, you know what, Florida man? Jacksonville needs a new superhero. How you doing, my friend? There you go. Florida man brings the funky back to Fort Lauderdale, everybody. How you going, Florida man? Hey, you going, Tommy? Thank you for coming in, legend. I hope you're great. You well? How's life, man? How's life? I used to do a lot. Actually, that's where I used to make a lot of fucking money, to tell you the truth, Parbs, but not since about 2022. So in 2022, I actually had management, and occasionally they'd get me a really good sponsorship deal, probably more than I deserved, to be honest. So I used to get sponsorship offers that were massive. The thing is, back in 2022, Parbs, I was kind of... how can I explain it? I kind of had a little bit of virality, I guess, back 3-4 years ago. And so more people were interested in doing brand deals with me at the time. I still get a few, but they're not really for money anymore. They're just for free games. So the last 2 game reviews you saw on YouTube were free games I got gifted for review. And so, you know, I get offered free games all the time, but I don't really get offered cash anymore from sponsors or anything. I just don't. I'm just a small page at the end of the day. Yeah. I'll let you guys know a secret from about 3 years ago. I haven't told you guys this because it was a little bit of a conflict of interest at the time. But I'll let you guys in on a secret from about 3.5 years ago, because it's okay to tell you now. One of the biggest sponsorships I ever got offered was from TikTok, actually, and I won't go into the complete figures, but let's just say it was a generous 4-digit offer, and I felt bad. I genuinely gave it my all because but just because I was a new creator at the time, I got some videos that got some pretty good views. But nothing viral or nothing fantastic, you know what I mean? But basically what TikTok said was, if you non-stop make videos every day for 3 months, we'll pay you this very, very generous amount of money. I'm like, okay. So that was arranged by my management. So I did the deal, and I got paid the money. But here's the thing, I just felt really, really bad because even though I gave everything my all, I don't really feel like I gave them a return on investment with my popularity. Not deliberately, but just because, I was a small creator. I think I had like 1,000 followers or something. But they still lived up to their word. And I almost felt really, really dirty because I didn't feel like I earned it. You know what I mean? But, this is one of those fortunate things that fell on my lap. Hey, go on, Ronnie Mac. But that was a good few years ago now. That wasn't any time recently. That was a long time ago. But, yeah. And so here we go. Tommy says, buddy of mine came over last night, brought his other buddy who didn't know is a VP of global sales for a badass company. The guy heard me talk for 30 minutes. And he's like, dude, there we go. So this looks like the ticket you're looking for, Tommy. Yeah, right. Dude, man, like, fuck, bro. Like, it's amazing who you'll just meet at random, isn't it? It's amazing who you meet at random. That's awesome. So, yeah, right. Have you teed yourself up an interview? Hey, go on, Axe. Good to see you. Hey, man, it's not Father's Day here until September in Australia. And plus, I'm not a dad that I know of. Maybe Moe and I will get a surprise one day and knock on the door. Yeah, well, I mean, those Data East games are on Nintendo Switch, Monaco, yeah. I think about 90 to 95% of the games are the same. There are obviously games that just America might have, but generally speaking, the sales and everything are pretty similar. Hey, go on, Perth boy. Good to see you on TikTok. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great. Damn it. Yes. We're doing, there we go. Yeah, we're not too far from the finish, legend. As I said, we're doing Super Monaco Grand Prix 2 next. But I've already bought all the games I can buy for a minute. I kind of squeezed the budget and I bought some games on Steam. And I played one of the new games last night at the end of my stream. It didn't necessarily set the world on fire, unfortunately. But, yeah. It's all good. Hey, go on, Alex. Yeah, so we just got one more level left after this. We're going to have to take on the 2 Headless Horsemen from Sleepy Hollow after this. I mean, I like it. You just never know, man. Like, you know what, Damo? You know what the funny thing is? If I played it on a different night, it probably would have been a hit. But, I think people are just very mellow with the world events at the moment. I think people have got massive fatigue from the news. I can honestly feel it in the air. I'm not going to talk about any issues. I'm a refuge of escape. But it was pretty obvious on last night's stream that people are feeling media fatigue. Let's just put it that way. You could just feel it. Oh, dude. There's a little bit of dark humor there, Monaco. There's a little bit of dark humor. So I was actually thinking of you, Monaco, and man, I tell you what, first of all, I just want to say, you know, when I think I have problems, I look at what's going on in the world and I feel like my issues are insignificant. I was watching this food blogger today, and he went to one of the most infamous Philippine slums, Happy Land. You know, our friends in the Philippines, you know, sometimes do it really tough in some areas. And they have this process in the slum there where they actually get like the leftover chicken from garbage bins at places like Jollibee and stuff. They rinse it, boil it, and then refry it and serve it to the people in their community so they've got sustainable diet. And obviously because they rinse and boil the meat, I was thinking of you, Monaco. Not to turn something that's very sensitive into dark humor, but I was thinking of you. There you go, Deadpool. Good to see you, Nick. Thank you very much for coming in. Oh, you like that final fight reel? It was pretty good, eh? It was pretty good. I think I narrated that and explained it pretty well. Hey, Stewie, thank you for being in here. I don't think we've used a credit yet, have we, Damos? It's alright. I think we've only died once, actually. Not bad for the end game. Oh, gosh. Are we gonna got skeletons coming up? To stop these fuckers in the big hole. Yeah, what about you anyway, Monaco? You doing anything with your daughter today? Dude, it's Father's Day. You're a father. What are you getting up to today, Monaco? What are you doing? Oh, there you go. All right. Hopefully the dentist is nothing too crazy for you, Dave. Yeah, sure. I think I'm probably going to go to the dentist when I'm away because it's much cheaper there. Probably cost me like 60 American dollars to get a clean. That's alright, I'll pay that for a clean. Yeah, I think it's about $100 US for a clean, maybe. Oh, probably cheaper than that actually. Probably $30 US. No, hang on. No, actually it is probably $100 US for a clean, excuse me. No, sorry. No, $60 US for a clean. $100 Aussie. Yeah, so for 100 Australian, I can get my teeth clean. That's about a third of the price here, minimum, usually. Hey, gone, Jolex. Good to see you. Como, good to see you. Coming home in 4 hours. Como's coming home. He's coming home. Tell the world he's coming home. I got sunburned today. My wife's skin's gonna go away. Como's got sunburn. How was the rest of your trip? Please tell me it ended on a really positive note, my brother. I hope you had a good trip. Well, I mean, I think when it comes to the elites, you might be on something, Monaco. That there is certainly a very, very elite class that certainly controls all the power. But to vilify just regular rich people, I don't know, man. They're doing a lot of kind of like philanthropy, to be honest. I think elite's fair enough. They're kind of dodgy, but you know, just like a regular actor or actress, they're doing a fair amount of philanthropy, to be honest. They're doing a lot, and they don't have to do that shit, but they're doing it anyway. Hope you're going great, Joel X. So I guess it depends. How you going, Osvaldo? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Bleh! Yeah. Bleh! Bleh! You have a broken front. How'd you do that? Did you bite into an apple or something there, Dave? Look at that, this guy's just pulled out the red carpet. Look, we got the big red carpet here and everything. Alright, here we go. Well, this guy on his Iron Throne, eh? Damn it. What a game, hey? This has been pretty epic. I think I'm ready for the next racing game now too, though. Right, here we go. So we're going to use our special here. That's the only problem with Gilius. He only holds up to 4 magic. It's just not enough. Ricky, do you ever feel one day... Well, I would like to. I mean, like, this is just what I know, man. Like, it's... I like to create things. I like to host a show. I'm sure over the years this is going to take even more evolutions later on. You know, like I do other content too now, like food videos, start doing travel vlogs, you know, reaction content. I'm sure this will take a lot of evolutions, but this is just what I do, man. Like, this just feels very... I don't know how to explain it, but this just feels like what I'm supposed to do. I know this is not conventional and everyone might not understand, and that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. And that's why I work as hard as I do, because I take it seriously. You thinking of going to Logan's Roadhouse later for a steak dinner and a Roadhouse tea. Oh, what's in a Roadhouse tea? Patrick Swayze's piss? I'm just joking. I would just keep throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. If you start second guessing videos, you'll post less, and you just never know when you could have a winner demo. I would just just throw things against the wall and see what sticks. Yeah. You know, I don't think people realize this is more than just a live stream. What we got here, One Coin Only, is a brand and a community. But there's a lot of people that just look at it and think, oh, it's a stream. It's like, yeah, streaming is certainly part of it, but this is a freaking brand, you know, like, we're a brand, a community. Alright, here we go, last boss. Oh, I see. I don't know. So you're worried about copyright, huh? Is that the thing? Well, that's different. How you going, Furious Cat? Good to see you on TikTok. Oh, that Damo, your kid's trying to run away from you. Damo, your kid's running away from you. So Jolie says Konami's working on a new Castlevania game. Jeez, I didn't know that. Where'd you find out that news from, Joel? Oh, right. Yeah, fucking do it, bro. Why not? Why not? Thank you for the love, Zach, by the way. He's not running away? Oh, I see. Well, it's alright. Your dad's got your back, Furious Cat. You heard it on a game site? Oh, come on, bro. Really? I would probably post it on a reel then. The thing is, if your reels are under 60 seconds, you get away with most copyright on YouTube. If your reels are under 60 seconds, you actually get away with most copyright within reason on YouTube. So, yeah, YouTube generally has like a, generally, there are exceptions, but YouTube generally has a 60-second grace period. Yeah. Damn it. So Roadhouse Tea is basically a Long Island iced tea. Logan has several different flavors to choose from. I'm not a drink, however, I like to treat myself to one every once in a while. I don't water them down either. No, I know what those Long Islands are like, bro. I only drink them once a year myself. The only time I ever have a Long Island is when I'm in Phuket. That's 1 week a year. And I don't even know if I'm going there this year or not yet. Things are a bit tight, but yes. All right. Yeah, no, interesting to know, Monaco. Awesome. Alright, let's play our last game. Now, this last game that we're playing is a little bit less mainstream. Hopefully you legends will hang around. It's one of my favorites. The King Ayrton Senna here, the Rainmaker. We are playing his game today. So we got, here we go. We're going to do some racing and we're going to take on some rivals. We're going to race here. We're going to select a rival. Look who we're going to pick, Parbs. We've got the real teams in this mod. And we're going to race Mika Hakkinen from Lotus, and hopefully we beat him. Because if we can beat Mika Hakkinen 2 times, we'll get his car and we'll be more competitive. So we're gonna race against Mika Hakkinen today. Yes. And we use 7-speed manual as well. Man, I love this game. Where we're using manual transmission today. We need to get better wheels though. This car's not the most competitive thing on the track. Oh, jeez. Okay, I misread that corner. Whoops. Fuck, let's start again. I haven't played this in so long, I'm going to memorize the corners in this. When you memorize the corners, you can hug every corner. I think we'll be fine now. We got this. Give me 1 second, Perth boy. No, I reckon his job was at jeopardy until he had all those really good performances at McLaren, to be honest, which was in the mid-90s. That Lotus car was a piece of crap. I think it was Mika Hakkinen and Pedro Lamy in that car, and Pedro Lami's career lasted about 5 minutes. Mika Hakkinen got a bit more fortunate. There we go. We're in 8th place. All right, we got this. There it is. How you going, Justin? All right. There you go. There's my character. Looks sluzzy. So we got 2 targets there. We got my position, which is 8th. My rival's in 9th. We have to beat him. Damn it, we kind of got screwed there. The hardest bit about this game is hitting other cars. It's always been the hardest bit about this game, is hitting other cars. Alright, we got it. We got it. There we go. We got some breathing room now, guys. So as long as we beat our rival, it's all good. I'm hoping we can at least get a point here today. It's a 6-lap race. The tyres are going to start dropping off a little bit by the end, but we should be good for the first 4 laps anyway. Alright, there we go. There we go, Damo. As I said, as long as we beat Hakkinen, we're good. I mean, that's points are a bonus. We just need to beat Hakkinen for the better... Oh, Jesus Christ, on a motorbike, that was lucky. Oh, boy. Okay. Hey on, Jesse. Good to see you. Thank you for being in here. Yeah, I love this game so much. You can tell I know what I'm doing because it took me, like, literally months to learn how to play this mode properly. I remember I first played the beginner mode, which is just the easy championship, and then I got into this. And, bro, it was just incredibly tough. Incredibly tough. Sorry, guys. Let me, You're gonna call it a PP Island iced tea. That's a pretty good name for it, actually. I don't know if we're gonna be solid enough to finish in the... Too many of the back markers are getting in the way, so I think... Yeah, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble today, Damo, but it's all good. But back in this era, you had to finish in the top 6 to get points. That was the challenge with this era. It wasn't top 10 points. It was only top... it was only... Oh, there we go. We got him. Fuck yes. All right, one more for a point. One more for a point. We can do it. Dude, the arcade version of Super Monaco Grand Prix I have on main. And I used to always play across the road from my dad's office on holidays. That was one of my favorites. That out of every arcade racing game I played, Super Monaco Grand Prix and Radmobile were my best. They were both Sega. And what I used to do, I kid you not, on my school holidays, I would sit. There would be 2 Super Monaco Grand Prix cabinets in Tops Maya Center. So it'd be dual cabinets. And what I'd do is I'd sit in one of them, wait for one of the big kids to come, and then I'd insert my quarter and smoke him. And they fucking hated me. I'm surprised I never got bashed, eh? But yeah, I used to sit in there waiting for one of the big kids. But yeah, good memories. Oh, here we go. We need to slow down here. Tires are dropping off. But that's alright. We just need to hold on to this point and we'll be good. Hold on to this point and we will be good. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back with you, chat. It's really hard to talk in this game. Be right with you, homies. Yeah, we're going to get a championship point here. So don't forget, we're driving a piece of shit rust bucket today.
Final lap.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was in Tops Maya Center in Brisbane. It was the only place I ever saw it, actually. But I used to play it on the holidays visiting my dad. My entitled ass kept asking him for more credits every 2 minutes. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Happy, happy, happy. Alright, in we, okay. That's it. See, Sega was ahead of the game for until about 1993, 1994. And then Bandai Namco came out and was like, anything you could do, we could do. But yeah, Namco kind of like took the baton and went running in the mid-90s. But until then, yeah, it was all Sega for the 3D shit, eh? Yeah, I loosely remember Night Driver. I'm pretty sure that that game's on the Vectrex as well, actually. I think. Keep up the good work. Here we go. Alright, well there it is. A Lamborghini's challenging me. So I have a rival. Nicola Larini is challenging me, and he says good luck. So, okay, we don't get to challenge anyone this race. We have to survive against Nicola Larini. And looks like we got a wet race here. It's going to make Brazil very tricky. But we'll give it our best shot. So here we go. Yeah, we just have to survive against Nicola Larini. I don't think we're going to get a point this race, but we're probably going to get an opportunity for a promotion next Grand Prix. Lucky I remember most of these tracks, eh? There we go. Alright. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that, by the way. It's alright. That's about par for the course in this car. Actually, no, this car's probably good enough for 11th, so we're actually above average here. There we go. Alright, so you can see Nicola Larini there's right at the back. I don't think he's going to be much of a challenge today, but we'll humour him. Yeah, this has rain physics, man. It's one of my least favourite races, so if I can get out of Brazil, I'll be pretty happy, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not a real big fan of Brazil. Like in this game. Sorry, that could be taken out of context. I just mean in this game. It's just very windy. Cars just very easily get in the way. Damn, man, we have to survive another 5 laps here, homies. Oh well, we'll pull it off. And so Retro says, I played this one, the first one, a lot back in the 90s. They're very hard. I still got physical copies of this. I actually sold most of my Sega collection, but these were games I couldn't bear to part with. I'll keep these physical copies forever. I love Monaco Grand Prix 1 and 2. I sold almost every other Genesis game I owned except for these two. How you going, JQ? Yeah, we're doing the Ayrton Senna one today. It is. Ayrton Senna's way out in first place. I'm in a very humble 9th at the moment. That's alright, we'll make this work. Brazilian women have nice accents and no fur burgers, apparently, Monaco. No fur burgers. Why do you think it's called a Brazilian wax for? Oh. Hey, Quincy, mad love going out to you, bro. Oh, you mean like me, for example, Quincy? You mean like me? Oh, I get called daddy. Yeah, some of the other cars are this is a hard race, man. This is a really hard race. Don't forget, I'm driving a rust bucket, so you have to slowly work your way up to the front of the grid in this game. Hey, go on, Jeremy Voss. Thank you so much for being in here. Jeremy says you just got back from your walk. You did 6 miles. Good on you, bro. Yeah, dude, I've never been able to do it. I've always been very good at Super Monaco Grand Prix 1, and I've never been able to beat Senna in the or it's Sarah, but it's supposed to be Senna. It's supposed to be Senna, even though they say it's Yeah, but what happens is if you win a championship in Super Monaco Grand Prix 1. Ayrton Senna joins a grid from a junior team and rivals you, and then steals your drive, and you have to make a comeback. Yes. That was a great storyline too. It was like really that was almost a storyline. Really, it was like Hollywood. Yes. Oh, here we go. We got 2 laps left, guys. Let's make it a win. Oh, boy. I really like the next track. Ironically, the next track is the one that Ayrton Senna passed away on. But I really like the next track. But from a video game standpoint. Yeah. No, it was pretty crazy. What happens is, you'd get sacked and have to go back into a back marker team and work your way back up. Alright, here we go. Home stretch, baby. Home stretch. Home stretch, home stretch. Asshole. Guy just freaking hit me. What an asshole. Looks like 9th's the best we're going to get today. Oh, no points this race, Damo. I told you Brazil's pretty hard, especially in the wet, so I guess we could take 9th place with pride. So I just picked a winner, everyone. Forgive me. Oh, God. I didn't want to do that on camera. My nose is just gnarly itchy today. I think I must get like a nervous nose itch when I'm on stream, hey. Yeah, pick a winner on camera, Rick. No shame. Oh, gosh. Alright, there we go. So we got the San Marino. Hopefully we can pick Mika Hakkinen here and actually rival someone, so that'd be great. By the way, one more time, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be amazing. My friends on TikTok, if you could tap the screen from time to time, thank you for supporting your boy. Yeah, digging for the coin. Yeah. Have mercy on me, okay? So if we can beat Mika Hakkinen in this race, we get his wheels and we're more competitive. Here it is. There's only one really scary corner in this race, especially when your tires drop off, so we have to be very careful. It's this big hairpin up the top. It's a very, very scary hairpin. That's a scary corner. If you can get past that corner, you're good. That's a scary corner. It's a scary corner. How you going, Shane? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Man, look at that. That's really good. Although, you know, the problem is because the crowd is so bunched together, we're probably going to hit some other cars. But, bro, look at that. Oi! And Joey Dangerously, thank you, man. Joey says, look, I'm going to read your comment and I'm going to rebuttal, but let me just go back to the full screen here for a second, because I want to address you very respectfully, Joey. Joey with the big $5 super chat. First of all, we're going to do this one for you, man. Thank you so much.
Something you don't see every day.
First of all, Joey, God bless. Thank you very much. Joey says, I saw your cry for help on Facebook. First of all, I don't think it was a cry for help, but if it came across that way, I apologize. I just felt like I needed to remind everybody that I'm more than just a full-time streamer. This is a full-time brand. And I think it was more just a reminder. If you saw it that way, dude, I really apologize. That's not how I wanted it to come across. But I don't want you just to invest in the brand. Since you're point to point with me, I want people to invest in the person as well. You know what I mean? But I'll read the rest of the comments. So Joey says, I saw you cry for help on Facebook, and I want you to know I heard you. I appreciate you reading, bro. I'm going to try to pop in once in a while and spread some cheese on your cracker. Man, you know what? Thank you so much for thinking of me today, Joey. That's wonderful of you. The good news is, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not crying poor yet. But I do feel like I've been a little bit casual about myself. And if I'm casual about myself, then how do I expect people to connect with me and not be indifferent with me as well? You know what I mean? So I just feel like I had to take a little bit of a different approach. Sorry, guys, I fucked up. How you going, James? Good to see you, Wildy Rug. Thank you for coming in. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. There we go. We'll start the race again. But thank you, man. No, you didn't derail things. But a cry for help, like, dude, I'm not ending up on the street tomorrow or anything. It's nothing like that. I'm just, yeah, just, you know. Just doing what I got to do for the brand. See, this is a big problem with this one, Damo, hitting the other freaking cars. But now that the field's spread out, we should end in the points on this one. Oh, thank you, Quincy. Yeah, no, everything's all good. There's actually, honestly, if I'm going to tell you the truth, there's a lot more going right than isn't going right now. Yeah, you're right. I mean, what matters is we get his car at the end of this race. Now, the next race is Monaco. That will be interesting. I'm going to at least do Monaco today as well. Give me 1 second, Wieldy Rug. Hang on 1 sec. Wieldy Rug says, I'm only half here, going to raid the hotel breakfast and go back to sleep. Dude, yeah, man, isn't that a great feeling? Have you raided the breakfast there yet? What kind of foods they got? Oh, dude! Damo, did you see that again? Fucking hell, bro. Dude, I think that's my opportunity for points completely out the window now because these assholes. There's no room to pass. This is like modern F1, bro. There's no fucking room to pass. So it's like modern F1. How you going, Captain BS? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. No fucking room to pass. You saw me singing Simp Busters. Oh, it's a great song. It's a great song. I think we're going to get at least 1 point, Damo, but we are kind of pushing it today. But I think we're going to get at least 1 point. Better than nothing. Only got 2 laps left. It says Senna's like one of my childhood heroes, bro. Yeah, yeah, dude, he's great. It's a shame. Godberry, he's only 34 when he died, eh? Slow down a bit too much there, but that's okay. Ole, 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 Senna, Senna. I'm surprised we don't have any Brazilians in here right now. I thought with Ayrton Senna being in the thumbnail, I'd have half of Brazil in here today. I thought I was going to get half of Brazil in here today. It's alright. Alright, we got one more lap, everybody. I actually don't want to make a move on this guy right now because I'll just end up smacking him. So I actually don't want to make a move on this guy yet. But if we play our cards right, we should get 2 points. Yeah, that was a good final corner. There you go. I think we might be able to get 2 points here, Big Damo. 2 points. Did we cut that close? I think we're going to get 2 points here. Oh, we might run out of track. Oh, damn it, really? Fucking asshole. Oh well. Wieldy Rug says they usually have a good spread, fruits, pastry, bacon, eggs, sausages. So like continental breakfast, but also the meats as well. Nice. Yeah, and make your own waffles. Now we're talking. Make your own waffles, yes. You know what I like when you stay at a semi-decent hotel, James? You have an omelette cook, and they make, or an egg cook, and they make eggs the way you want it. So they will make you scrambled eggs, or an omelette, or a fried egg, or poached egg. I love when they have an egg station. I think that's the best. The egg station. Yes, the egg station. Yeah, when we're away, we're just staying somewhere budget, so we're most likely probably not going to ever eat at the room. But we might get breakfast just one morning to film it and see what they got. Alright, so here we go. We got promoted. No, we didn't get promoted yet. We have to do one more. Dude, we not get promoted. Oh, whack. Well, we have to win one more race. And then if we beat him at Monaco, then we get his car, 100% definite. Damn, I didn't even get his wheels yet. Dude, the thing with fried, double flip fried eggs, sometimes I like them runny and sometimes I like them a little bit more overcooked. It depends on the day. Made to order omelets are a hotel godsend. There is a Marriott I stay at somewhere that will make... They do it 24/7. Well, to be fair, it is the Marriott. You would expect that level of service there. Usually when I go overseas, I'll stay at like a 3.5 or a 4-star. Ah, shit. Oh well, I have to go from the back of the pack because they're only like $30 US a night over there. And it's still pretty nice. Here we go. How you going, Danny? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Mick is not going to get in the points today. He's going to drop down to 9th or 10th, I can assure you. No, probably 8th or 9th. No, he'll probably hang around at 8. Oh, shit on a fucking stick, man. These other cars are getting in my way. This is the hardest thing about this game. The other cars getting in the way. It's crazy. Now, if we can clear the field, we'll be fine. But the problem is the traffic right now. That's the only problem. Not my speed. It's a... Oh, God! Other fucking cars, bro. We might be okay now. Okay, we got a clear road now. We should be okay. We're not going to get in the points this race, but I think I can beat Mika. I think. Jeez, man, that's crazy, bro. Well, that was crap. There you go. We're going to catch him. We've got no cars to hit now. We're going to catch him. Jeez, man. Unreal. It's crap, Ray, yeah. We're going to be cutting it close, but the only car to pass now is Mika, so that's, yeah. Jeez, man, what a tricky game. There we go. We should, yeah, yeah, oh gosh. There we go. We're going to almost take him here, guys. Almost. There he is. There he is. Keep him behind us. There we go. All right, cool. Far out, man. Crazy. What a race. We're gonna get the Lotus car. Are all the cars blue? Yeah, they're a uniform color. It's just because it's a 16-bit system, that's all. The only cars that are have a different color is your car and your rival car. Just is what it is, 16-bit gaming, you know. Yeah, Neville and Beulah. They do. Neville and Beulah do everything in the nude.
Final lap.
They do everything in the nude. Totally nude. Hi, Ray. Hi, Ray. Yeah. Oh, jeez. He's coming. He's coming. We got it. We got the Sunbish's car. There it is. Oh, boy. There's no way we don't have this now. Dude, we just, we're 8th in the championship. Oh, because of his hair. The Lotus team wants you. There you go. We got a promotion. So we can at least do one more race in this car and see how it goes. Alright, we're going to change teams. We got the Lotus. Ayrton Senna says this machine features a durable chassis and handles quite well. There you go. So Senna thinks I've got a nice little upgrade here. There we go. All right, we'll do one more race, guys. We're doing Canada. We're gonna qualify now. I guess we could slowly work our way up the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take on the Jordan. So who's in this one? Andre de Cesaris. All right, de Cesaris. There we go. We're gonna take on Andre de Cesaris, and we're gonna try and get a point in Canada. Hey, going Retro Dad, great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, let's see how we go here in Canada, eh? Oh, come on, finish it off. Oh, look at that! The car's definitely a big improvement. Look at that. Look at that. That's all right. Geez, that's okay. That was a big improvement. Look at that. All right, cool. I don't know how de Cesaris got second, but okay. Dude, we're in the top 3 and we're holding on. Yes. Yes. We're holding on. I'll let the Sunbish pass for now. Oh, dude. The other car's getting the way. It's just such a headache. Here we go. I don't even mind if he flies ahead. I just want to hold on to 4th and get a nice haul of... Damn it, I really screwed up. Oh, dude, come on, man. Oh, God, dude, fuck off! Oh. How you going, babe? Good to see you. I'm using some very bad language right now. Fuck this game. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow night. No, I'm going to reload. Oh, I'm starting again. Oh, fuck this game to the moon. Seriously, the other car's getting in the way. I'm starting this one again, dude. Bro, that's insane. Jono, thank you so much for the very... Oh, my God. Jono, thank you very much for the kind diamonds one more time. I don't usually start races again, but today I'm like, man, this is freaking garbage. Alright, here we go. Maybe we can do a bit better this time? I don't know. That looks like that one corner's where all the other cars are going to catch me. Alright, here we go. We can work with this now. Whoa, jeez, really? Yeah, I appreciate it, Jono. As I said, I usually am a lot more active in the chat this being a racing game makes it very hard to... I appreciate you being in here so much. Thank you for watching today. I broke too much on that area and I paid the price, but it's okay. As long as I can finish ahead of this freaking Jordan, I'll be okay. Alright, that's better. We can work with this today. We can actually work with this today. Alright, cool. How you going, Jeffrey Pendergraft? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Good to see you, G. You ready for church? Not really anywhere I could go there, was there? I find it amazing that these guys don't even have to brake in a corner and they can just go at full speed hard. Pretty sure I got brake checked on that occasion, but that's okay. Problem's not even my speed, problem's just other cars getting in the way. This car's actually fast enough to win the race. There we go, we got rid of that sunbish. Oh, that's better. Alright, 2 more laps to go. Yeah, I know, right? Now, as long as we don't hit this son of a gun, we might be okay. Okay, that's cool. We can work with this. That's... Alright, so that's 2 points. And we can hold this spot now. Alright, great. We can work with this, finally. Finally, a little bit of good fortune here, everybody. Although this sunbish might get... No, we'll be okay. Yeah, no, we can work with this. Like 1 more lap left. Oh, there you go. We might get an extra point after all, bro. Look at this.
Final lap.
Oh, gosh. I know I had to restart the race 2 times. We got a genuine good result here now, though. Here it is, guys. Let's bring it home. Look at that. Here it is. 3 points. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Oh. There we are. Thank you, Damo. Yeah, one more. What race is next? Actually, you know what? I may do one more race because the next race is Mexico. And I think the next race is Mexico. Mexico's generally pretty easy. So we should be able to get the new car in Mexico, actually. So let's just do one more. But this is 100% the last one. But yeah, Mexico's generally pretty easy. So, yeah, alright, let's see how we go, Mexico. There we go. So we got the big corner coming up here. This is a bit of a tricky one, so we're going to be a bit careful here. There you go. You can see it's not too hard. So this bit at the beginning will be tough because the other cars will get in the way. But apart from that, it's just all straights and you can just draft your way around. Yeah, just one terror corner in this one. Damn, mid-pack is not where we really wanted to be in this one, but it's okay. You know, this really, really long straight is going to, like, work out for us tremendously, I think. We couldn't have had a better start if we tried. Like, I mean, even if I hit a car now, that was still an amazing start, honestly. Dude, that really worked out. Like, really worked out. Bro, I mean, dude, what a fluke. That really worked out. Yeah, that really worked out. Yeah, we got to slipstream him. Yeah, that really worked out. Oh, God, no. Really? Oh, you bastards. You bastards. You fucking bastards. You bastards. You absolute fucking bastards. Man, you asshole. Oh well, we'll still get the Jordan as long as we get a good as long as we get a good result here, guys. We'll get in the Jordan. So yeah, dude, unreal, eh? This game is so freaking savage sometimes. It's like Fred Savage, bro. We drafted that guy like a sunbish. There we go. Now he's up my draft. Yeah. It's alright. No, we're in the points. Oh, God. Hey, Gona-san, thank you for coming in. Yeah. Alright, we made it. I took a chance there and it paid off, thankfully, for once. Alright, well, we got 1 point. And one more lap left. You know what? There's an opportunity to get 5th here. It's a small opportunity, but we can do it. Dude, I love this game. I love that it had a comprehensive career mode with rivalry system. And that you could swap between teams. And at the end of the season, the other drivers would swap between teams as well. And I always thought that was really neat, retro bit. Just, as I said, I love this game very much. Doesn't always love me, but I love it. So sometimes the things you love don't love you back. Sometimes the things you love don't love you back. Well, we should have gotten better than 1 point, but it's okay. We should have gotten better than 1 point, but, you know. Let's see what we got here. Anyone could win this machine. Oh, dude, we didn't get the promotion. No, we didn't get the promotion. We must have to win 3 races. Well, we're not going to do France today. We ran out of time. Good morning, Kid Jackson. Thank you for coming in at the end. Tony, good to see you on YouTube. And, hey, you legends. I had a great time. We're going to do this as a bonus game again later on in the week because I love this very, very much. So to everyone who hung around, I appreciate it. This is a cool bonus game for the morning. So I'm going to raid you guys actually into my live for later on YouTube. Thank you again for coming in. I'll see you tonight, homies. Appreciate you. And my friends on Facebook,